city has a restaurant that's more than just a place to eat. It's a culinary and cultural institution. And in Washington, D.C., the most iconic place to meet and greet and eat is the world-famous Ben's Chili Bowl.
The historical spot, I mean, you hear about it when you come to D.C.
This is the best place to go.
It was amazing.
It's the staple, man. The history, the legendary bowl of chili.
It's really, really good.
And I loved it. I just loved it.
Located on U Street in the nation's capital, Ben's Chili Bowl is one of the most legendary restaurants in America. And that's quite an accomplishment for a no-frills, quick service, order-at-the-counter kind of spot, where the specialty of the house is burgers, dogs, and fries, all smothered in Ben's famous chili.
Chili's good. Chili's really good.
I had a single burger with chili. I had a chili cheese fry.
It's a little spicy, but not too spicy.
Nothing like a hot bowl of chili to warm you up from the inside.
A lot has changed over the past 60 years, but Ben's Chili Bowl is pretty much the exact same. It was started in 1958 by Ben Ali, and you can still find his wife Virginia in here working, taking photos with customers almost every single day.
We serve comfort food, great homemade chili sauce, and we pride ourselves on welcoming everybody from all walks of life, and we've endured 60 years of change.
And throughout those 6 decades, Ben's chili recipe has been a closely guarded secret. But that didn't stop me from asking Virginia what's in it.
Oh yeah, come on, yeah, right. Lots of love and some spices.
Of course, I won't tell you what the chili recipe is, but I'll tell you what I think. I think it's delicious. Now, the place is named Ben's Chili Bowl, but a bowl of chili isn't actually what most people order here. The thing they're most famous for here is the half smoke. So what is a half smoke? Basically, it's a combination of beef and pork into a breakfast sausage that's very highly seasoned and smoked, hence half smoke. Half beef, half pork, and smoked, half smoke. And of course, this is Ben's Chili Bowl, so what do? You get a half smoke and you pile on the chili. All right, can I get a chili half smoke with some chili cheese fries and a chocolate shake? Remember, when you order your half smoke, you gotta get it all the way. That means chili sauce, chopped onions, and mustard. You need all three. I'm so excited for my half smoke. Whoa. Oh yeah, this is what it's all about, right?
That's what it's all about.
My first ever Ben's Chili Bowl experience. What do I need to do to prepare? Anything?
No, just enjoy it.
Just enjoy. That I can do. I'm a specialist at that. Now this is my kind of lunch right here, the ultimate combination. You got your chili half smoke and your chili cheese fries at Ben's Chili Bowl. That's a lot of chili. So let's break this baby down for you. First of all, the dog itself, the half smoke. It's substantial. This is a 1/4 pound beef and pork dog. Now the bun is very important. It's the vessel that holds this baby all together. It is not grilled, it is not toasted, it is steamed. So it's nice and soft and squishy to the touch. You can barely see it, but underneath you got a little blanket of some mustard and some onion for a little bit of contrast of the flavors. And of course, the chili. It's what this baby's all about. It is blanketed in chili. There's a lot of history, a lot of love in that chili. Here we go. Bite-a-rama time. First thing that comes to you is smoke. Like, this is way spicier and smokier than your typical hot dog. Half smoke is its own thing, its own special subgenre of American sausages. This is a contrast in textures. Super soft bun, very crispy, snappy hot dog, and just that soft, comforting blanket of chili on top. 3 different textures, a million different tastes, one happy mouth. There are hundreds of museums in Washington, D.C., but this is like a living museum. I mean, look at the walls of this place. Every inch is covered with photos of celebrities and politicians and musicians. They all eat here.
We have had our fair amount of celebrities. We've had a few presidents, but we're all just people, really. And we've been grateful for them, but we're all just people. We like to treat everybody as our family member when they walk in that door.
And the people who come through the door come from all over the country.
I'm from Long Beach, California. Chicago.
Boston, Massachusetts.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota.
But for locals, Ben's is more than a restaurant for tourists, and Virginia Ali is more than a restaurant owner.
When you think of Washington, D.C., there's kind of local Washington, federal Washington, international Washington. There are very few places that bring them all together, and Ben's does that better than anyone I've ever seen. So Virginia Ali is the matriarch, not just of Ben's, but of Washington. It's rare for a city to have a mom, and Virginia is that mom for all of us here in Washington.
It's been an interesting 60 years. I have to say, I don't think I'm going to trade that in.